Balloons. I'm cleaning out this little bed. This little bed have lots of vegetables in it. And I am going to treat it right, baby. I'm going to treat it right. So I still have, as you can see here, I have garlic in here. Look at it. Lots of snails. It's disgusting. Yeah, but they're in here, right? And all of these snails is coming from rain, humidity. Yeah, lots of rain and humidity, and these little disgusting things, they thrive on this weather, right? So wait a minute, oh wow, I didn't mean to do that, but anyway, let me get this. All right, stand right there. Good Lord. All right, that's the way it look in there. This is a little Katrina brick bed, and there is garlic, celery, tomatoes, peppers. There's a carrot in there. Mint, garlic. So this is a garlic. I'm gonna get her up right now. Let's see. See what she's like. Garlic. Nice garlic. Okay. I'm gonna put her on the side because we're gonna get that in. But I'm gonna take a lot of these leaves. Oh, I see a baby grub, y'all. Wait a minute, I gotta get, hold on. Yeah, there's a baby grub in there. And if there's a baby grub in there, there he is. Y'all know he said goodnight. So many of the lizards, the garden lizards, many of them are still up, but a lot of them is finding their way chilling, because even the lizards know it's too hot out here, right? Let me bring this down. All right. So I'm just cleaning out this bed, and of course it's full of dollar weeds. But anyway, let me get some of this up and I'm gonna come back because I can't really get into it with y'all in my hand. All right, I'll be back. This is my celery that's been being eaten on by snails. But I got a remedy for that, baby. Oh yeah. We gonna fix that today. It's the pink Chinese celery. I've harvested a lot of it, but I gotta get more out of here. Yeah. I'm gonna cut it down real low, but I'm not gonna cut the middle because she's going into seed, and that's what I want her to do. Yeah. So this is just some of the celery I pulled off. And I'm gonna lay it down. So I want to make sure that it is all covered because you don't want to leave any up, because if any is above the soil and is dead, then it is going to attract bad bugs. So I want to make sure that I cover it up good. Get out of there. And water that in good. And that's the way she look. But I'm gonna leave these babies to give me some seeds. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So this is my dent corn, and many other summer vegetables. They they grow, and their needs are much higher than our spring and fall garden. So in the summer, we are growing more fruiting vegetables like peppers, tomatoes, eggplants. These plants are giving us lanyard. These plants are giving us something extra, right? We don't eat the leaves of many of our spring and summer plants. We eat the fruit of what they produce, right? And this is why many of these plants need more phosphorus and potassium. They need more of that than nitrogen. Well, in the fall, we are eating the leaves, even the vegetables that gives us lanyard, like cauliflower, Brussels sprout, broccoli. They all give us that lanyard, but we eat the leaves. So they need more nitrogen and phosphorus. So, it's just that our garden in the spring and the summer, they have different needs because we eat different parts of them. Y'all get it? You get it? Yeah, it's true. All right, family. So I'm out here in the garden and I'm pulling up some tomato plants. So when I find that some tomato plants cannot deal with the environment of what's happening or whatever, or maybe the environment is not, you know, is not good for me, right? So I'm not going to waste precious time because you see, time is something that we cannot get back. All right. So if a plant does not do the things that it is designed to do, no matter what I do to make it, you know, great. And even though, yes, they are putting on tomatoes, we have more tomatoes here, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to use this space for something that want to grow and want to give me food, right? Everybody have their own way of doing things. This is just my way, right? This is my way. My thing is, I'm not going to continue to pamper something or try to get something to give me food when no matter what I do, and yeah, they putting on flowers, but yeah, I've harvested about 5 bags of tomatoes. I'm good. So I have dropped a few more seeds, and in August here in New Orleans, we could drop more seeds. We could drop more tomato plants in Zone 9B. If you choose to drop more seeds, you can here in New Orleans area. That's what I know. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you all the seeds I will be dropping. And now this plant has some very healthy roots. Very healthy roots. Yeah. But she got to go. Oh yeah, baby. She got to go. She got to go. So I'm going to clean up this little bed. I'm going to add some Super Just 511 to it. And I'm going to drop more. Now, I do have these sunflowers here. Now, they may look like They are ready, but they are not. And I'll share with you, I'll show you why they are not ready. And I need to let them stay here for a while. Yeah, they are not ready. So I need them to get more crusty. And I need this part to be totally yellow. So anyway, I may pull it up because I already have one plant right there. She is ready, so I may just do that and put all of these sunflower heads on my cement square over there for the birds. Give them something to get out of my fig tree, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. But you know, everybody have their own way of, how they are gardening, and this is my way. I have a very, very long growing season, right? I can make choices like this. Um, so I can grow all 4 seasons outside. Outside, I can because I have long, warm spring and summer, and I have a short and mild winter. That's zone 9, right? So I can make some choices that you maybe cannot make. So don't get all upset. Remember, this is my garden. It's my choice, right? It's all good. I'm just getting some of these weeds up because I want this bed to be nice and fertilize. I'm gonna put some more soil in it, and we are going to, I don't know if I want to put carrots in here, and I'm thinking about carrots for this bed or the other bed, but I know one of the beds is going to get carrots, so it may be this bed, and it will be a full bed of carrots. And the reason I'm growing all of these carrots is because when I tell you, every member of my family love carrots, so that is something I know it will not go to waste, and they will enjoy it. So let's get this bed clean. All right, I'll be back. As you can see this, let me bring it down. So this is a southern stink bug. You'll see this worm is, I don't know what this worm trying to do. So it's a southern stink bug. So stink bugs come in many colors: brown, black, and of course this beautiful lime color. Let's see if I can push her out of her way. That is a garden lizard's egg. Yeah, and there were many more in here. Let's see if we can find another one. I need to clean it up and add more soil to it and get it fertilized. Yeah. And there is another lizard eggs. Yeah. I think our little researchers that came here, they would love this to see these garden lizard eggs. They would love it. Yeah. Anyway, that's them. I'm just gonna put them back in the soil and let them do their thing. Garden lizards are, of course, just like any other insect or animal. They come with pros and cons, right? Garden lizard eats a lot of insects off your plants. They will definitely do that. But garden lizard also love and will eat your fruits. Yes, they will. They will eat those fruits, baby. Sometimes when you think that it's the birds that's eating the fruit, and really, it's not a bird at all. It's a garden lizard. He ate it. Yeah, he ate it. I tell you what I have not seen in my garden in a while, and that is a hammerhead worm. I haven't seen any in a while in my garden. So I'm gonna look for them. And usually they are under something, like they're under a board or a cardboard you've been having in your yard, or a rock or a brick. You know, they be under something like that. They love moisture also. The hammerhead have a body of the texture of a snail, right? But he have the length of a snake, and his head tells the entire story of why his name is the hammerhead. So if I find one, I'll share it with you. So if you could remember, a few months ago, my neighbor gave me 5 little seedlings of loquat trees. I put them in some buckets and I just stuck them under the moringa tree, right? Of course, I fed them and I gave them, 511 and super juice. I fed them like everybody else. But here they are today. There's 2 in this container. Yeah, we call them japonica fruits or Chinese berries, but the world calls them loquats, right? But anyway, there is 2 in here. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here. And this one has 3. And this is the smallest one. But they have been living their life right under the moringa tree. But I also said that I will be shipping one of these to my niece and nephew, Shelby and Chris, over there at Back to Our Roots Homestead. Yes, so I'm going to choose one, of course, and I'm going to make sure that they get it. But I'm going to wait until the end of this summer to send it to them. But that is my loquats that my neighbor gave to me. I gave him a moringa tree, and I also gave him seeds to artichoke, but I also gave him an artichoke plant. Yeah, so that's that trading thing going on, y'all. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to share my japonica tree. Yeah. This is the butterfly pea flowers. Now, many of us grow the butterfly pea flowers because they are beautiful. And yes, they are beautiful. But there is so much more to the butterfly pea flowers than just her beauty, right? She boosts your hair growth and strength. She improved your digestive health. It soothed respiratory problems. When you make butterfly pea tea, whether it is hot or cold, it is a stress reliever. It's diabetic friendly. It promotes heart health. It's so much more. And it is amazing for a woman's body going through menopause or when she is menstruating. The butterfly pea flowers is more than just beautiful. Drop you some seeds, baby. So the sunflowers are at the end of their cycle. All of them have their heads down. But there is a process I let them go through before I take them down. And right here in this circle, there's 6 of them. And I will allow them, their heads to turn yellow. And then I will take them down. But they were beautiful. Still is, because even though at the beginning of their life they gave me these beautiful flowers, tall and gorgeous, and now at the end of their lives they're gonna give me seeds for next year and for friends. Yeah, that's awesome. The sunflowers, they're doing good. I'll share, I have more coming up. Let's go see. So this is one in the back of the garden, and she's in a Katrina brick, and she's just now putting on her head. And this is one also in the back of the garden, and she is getting tall. Now I have another one over here. She's laying on the peach tree, but yeah, she's at the end of her life, and she got her head down. But she's okay. Yeah, we're gonna get those seeds too. Yeah, these flowers are beautiful, just beautiful. Wow, look at that. Oh, see that one in there? Yeah. And the cosmos. I've been harvesting seeds from them too. Yeah. And okra. Okra. Yeah. This is the Black Mission, and this is the Black Italian. Yeah, they fighting over here. They're fighting over here, baby. Yo. And I had forgotten all about this plant, but it's a cucumber. There she is. It's a cucumber. Yeah. So cool. And back here, that's the olive tree that you're looking at right there. But back there is, you can see the fruits on it. Fuyu persimmon back there. That's who that is. Yeah. Whew. I'm going inside, y'all. It's warm out here. It's overcast, but it's just so humid. I gotta go. Yeah. So this is the last of my tromboncini squash. I have now, so far, I have 5 in the house. I have eaten 2 and shared 2. And this is the last 3 that was on the plants, and now the plants are down. Yeah, but thank you to Yolanda Garrett for introducing this beautiful squash into my garden. Of course, I've seen this tromboncini squash before. I'd never tasted before, and I had never grown it before. But family, I can't say that anymore. So thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate it, baby. And these tromboncinis are amazing. They are squash vine borer resistant. Yeah, they'll take a hit from her, but they keep on going. They keep on going. So I loved it, and I thank you so much, baby. Thank you. So this is some zinnias, and many of the butterflies love these zinnias. Yeah. So, as I said many times, if you like butterflies, then you must contend with the caterpillars. This is a Marnach butterfly, and how you can tell it's a Marnach because there is many butterflies that look like a Marnach, but they're not. So one way to tell a Marnach butterfly is that her body is polka dot. So the other fakes Marnach butterflies, their bodies is not polka dot. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they are Marnach butterflies or not. I enjoy them all. Yeah, I enjoy them all, family. Yeah. So this is a Baker Creek Dahlia. It is planted by seed family from seed. Now, this is my first year ever growing dahlias from seed, but there she is. It's seeds, and I am super impressed. I had one earlier this year, and it was beautiful, and I do have more. Look at that thing. She's in a container with some y'all, I see something. I see something in here. This is turmeric. Yeah, all of that is turmeric and another Xena. But wait a minute, y'all. I got to investigate something. Hold on. So of course I ate these peppers, some 511 this morning, because this tomato plant was laying all over it. So there is something in here I need to find out. Is that a turmeric or a canna lily? Let's find out. So let me set this over. Now, how I'm gonna find out who it is, I'm just gonna use the sense of smell. That's all. So I'm gonna just take a piece. It's just a small, I don't know if you can see that. Shoot. Boom. Well, I took a piece. Well, let me just tell you. I'll show you what it is. Yeah. Canna lily. That's who that is. It's Canna. She gotta go. All right. Let's go and harvest some figs. Yeah. Early summer, family, is when the fruit trees is ripening. Many of the peppers are ripening. Yeah. I consider my garden, whether it's in the mornings or in the evening, and just enjoy. And of course, this has been, and he is cutting the grass. With all the rain and the sun, and the rain and the sun, yeah. He's almost cutting grass once a week, but I need the grass cut. Yeah, family. So I'm gonna harvest a few of my figs, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna cook a little lunch. Yeah, and some of these figs is gonna be a part of my lunch. But they are healthy, they're juicy. I've eaten about 8 since I've been out here, but I do want to have some lunch. So let's go in my kitchen, and let's go and let's get something to eat up in there. I'm gonna find something in there, right? Let's go.